You want to see a player with the end product, this is the guy, right?
But he's got 10 league goals across 2 years in the Premier League.
I just told you the reason why, the injury, right? And where I was sat, there was Milan fans around me, and they would like waxing lyrical about Saka.
What, do you speak Italian?
Right.
How do you know?
I think he's an incredible player, by the way. But I think all this world-class chat and all that kind of talk, people speak about him. Like
I think once he gets...
Welcome back to Saturday Social, where we are joined by three very opinionated guests in Boovie, Robbie and Adam. And something tells me it's going to get more opinionated, Joe, because Super Sunday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Arsenal against Man United. I know you're excited. We're going to be pitting Robbie and Adam against each other for this one.
Yeah, very simply, we're going to see how many Man United players Adam can get into a combined 11 here, effectively. Both of you have brought your combined 11s to the table for Man United and Arsenal. Boovie, you're going to have the deciding vote if there's any disagreement.
Can I just add something? I think we'll give Boovie the deciding vote unless he goes full Boovie, then we'll step in.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a totally fair point.
Thank you.
Is there going to be any disagreement in goal? Go position by position. Pick your magnets up. Let's start.
Yeah, I've got David Raya. I mean, Son Lerman has been good for United since he got here, but David Raya is probably the best keeper in the league.
You think he's the best goalkeeper in the world, Rob?
In the world, I don't know about the world, but I think in the league, certainly at the moment, yeah.
Because I think you look at the other names, potentially there's one of the other names in terms of world's best goalkeepers on the table.
Yeah, he's still got your Courtois and that's still very good, but I think he's up there.
Do you think he's better than Donnarumma then?
This season, yes. I think this season, I think Donnarumma, you probably say overall with what he's done. You know what I mean? I think with a lot of our players, we need to win something to get that tag, but he's brilliant. I'm telling you, it's not just his shot stopping, his claiming from corners and crosses. He's a brilliant player.
He's brilliant, yeah. He's a brilliant keeper. Yeah, he's top 5 in Europe for sure.
OK. But you'd have Donnarumma, I'm guessing.
Oh, of course, what he's won. He just won a treble, guys. It matters in sport, and he won Italy the Euros when he was like 18 years old. I mean, it's outstanding.
Yeah, he's won Levi Ashton twice as well.
Fair point. OK, let's go to right-backs. I think there's agreement here. There's quite a lot of agreement in the defensive areas.
Yeah.
Timber.
I mean, I would love to make an argument for Mazraoui, and I do think Mazraoui could have been the right-back if he had been playing for United all season. But he has had a few injury issues, obviously went away from
Remember you tried to sign Timber,
Mazraoui is good. Yeah, we got Leacher instead, who I think is fantastic as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We ain't got no arguments here either, have we?
I think, there's no disagreement on the right back. Do we do your centre-back pairing? Have you both got... I know that Robbie will have Saliba and Gabriel.
Yeah, I got Saliba and Gabriel as well. Now, I must say, though...
Who would be the closest Man United centre-back?
I think Matthijs de Ligt this season, before he got injured, was probably United's player of the year and one of the best centre-backs in the league. So if he was still fit and playing for United, I could probably make an argument for him. I also think Lisandro Martinez, outside of his injury issues, is a fantastic player, great with playing the ball out of the back. But Saliba and Gabriel at the moment are probably the best centre-back pairing in Europe.
Boovie, do you agree with that?
No one picks up on that. De Ligt, even fully fit, isn't even better than their second choice. Like, Mascara's better than De Ligt. Like, he is. Ben White at centre-back's better than De Ligt. Like, he is.
Mascara's better than De Ligt.
Mascara's better than De Ligt.
Robin?
Hincapié's been
I'd say
better.
he is.
Hincapié's better than De Ligt.
Mascara's been excellent. I think De Ligt is if he's just a hardcore defending, but he doesn't have a lot more to his game, does he?
Adam, thoughts on that? Mascara better than De Ligt?
Mascara's brilliant.
So good. He is
One of the
so
signings
good.
of the season, man.
£13 million.
You lot testing me, innit? And we're live on TV. Crazy, man.
Yeah.
You don't rate him?
No, Mascara's been okay, but I mean, he had a little bit of a fall. I remember when he came in at the start, everyone was going, "Oh, it's like he's our first choice centre back," and then there was a little bit of a period where everyone was going, "Oh my God, we need Gabriel and Saliba back."
He's a young player. He's injuries, but he's
come on, De Ligt's better than him.
No, he's not.
Let's not be silly.
I'm not even winding you up. He's way better.
Well, you are winding me up.
No, well, yeah,
literally what's happening right now.
Yeah, you have to react to it.
Left back.
Is it a clean sweep?
Clean sweep, man.
Clean sweep.
Calafiori. Luke Shaw hasn't played left back for a long time, apart from
Calafiori has been brilliant. So he's been a shame with the injuries with him because when he's fit, to me, I can't think of a better left back in the league.
Even
right
Skelly's better than Man United's option.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? It's a good point.
Yeah.
Obviously, Miles Lewis-Skelly, fantastic talent, ceiling people. It's very exciting as England fans to watch him. But obviously, the competition that he's got for places there, I know that he can play in multiple positions as well. What are your thoughts on Miles Lewis-Skelly and the fact that there is so much competition for places in his area?
I think Miles, just be patient. You know, I mean, he's still a young player. He's still a great player. You know, I mean, he's still got his whole future ahead of him. Just be patient. You know, I mean, and he's going to get game time. He's, you know, we've seen with injuries and stuff like that. But
Cup competitions, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. He had a really good game against Inter Milan during the week as well. So just be patient. Your time's going to come.
Okay.
OK.
Defensive midfield.
Oh, disagreement.
Cola going Casemiro.
Me and Robbie on the same team. This is crazy.
Laugh all you want.
This is too early in the morning for this.
He had a little bit of a bad period.
Can I get a coffee, guys? Honestly, I need a wake up.
Having a laugh, is he?
I need a wake up.
I'm not having it.
Better than Zubimendi.
Big game player. I think Zubimendi is a fantastic player. Big game player, Casemiro.
What for one game?
Mr. Champions League. You mad?
No, we're on about this season now. What we're talking about now.
Yeah.
Right?
Big game. Watch on
why have you not given him a new deal?
Casemiro's going to put him in his pocket.
Why haven't you given him a new deal? You've not been all season. You've been talking about how he's not quick enough there. You know what I mean? He can't leave Casemiro.
Casemiro's been good this season.
It's Zubimendi by our mind. It's been one of the best signings of the season. He's been brilliant. I remember when I came here last time. I remember I said to you, you all laughed at me then.
Sorry, let me just point this out. You said
your voice cracked.
No.
We didn't laugh. What happened is you were predicting the Premier League player of the season.
I said
And our exact words were, if Arsenal win this, it's going to be Declan Rice.
Probably would be, but he's been brilliant. Is there any argument that this guy's been excellent?
So you think
he's
he'll be
amazing.
Premier League, you stand by your prediction, you think Zubimendi will be
Not
Premier
necessarily.
League player of the season?
I don't think he'll be player of the season, but I think he's going to be up there. He'll be in the team of the season.
Booby, thoughts on this debate? Your face was a picture when you saw the Casemiro match.
Casemiro's a brilliant player. He's been brilliant this season for Manchester United, for a struggling Ruben Amorim side. Brilliant in the derby. But Zubimendi's been sign of the season, guys. He's been outstanding. Every single game he plays, he's dropping 8 out of 10s. He's been brilliant. I think he's a world-class midfielder.
Let's just pick up on something Robbie said then.
Everyone world class, man. This is
your boy
crazy.
isn't because he's
people have to earn a world class tag.
He was
Someone has a good 6 months, and all of a sudden, Booby thinks they're world
He
class.
won the Euros last year, and he's playing for Arsenal top of the table,
Come
top
on,
of the
man.
Champions League, in the
World
FA Cup,
class.
in the League Cup semi-final.
Robbie said
He's
that
world
he
class.
would have him in his Premier League team of the season.
At the
this
moment,
year.
he is. Of course he is.
You would. So you'd have him over Caicedo and Xhaka.
Not over Caicedo.
I think you could have a 3-man midfield, best team of the season so far, of Caicedo, Zubimendi and Rice, potentially, yeah.
Okay.
He's been that good. He's been amazing.
Speaking of which, Declan Rice. How important has, Robbie, just from, obviously you go to every game, how important has Zubimendi been for Rice this season and the role that
I think
he's...
very important because, like, he sits and does a great job in front of the back four, but then also his distribution, the way he gets around the pitch, he's press resistant. He's been excellent, Zubimendi.
And Zubimendi's actually the only Arsenal player to play, only outfield player, so to play every game for Arsenal this season, which shows how much Mikel Arteta thinks of him. Declan Rice surely adds tap-in.
Yeah, unbelievable player. Obviously, coming into his own a little bit as an 8 as well. I think once he left West Ham, we kind of didn't know whether he was a 6 or 8 and stuff. And I think out of necessity for West Ham, he kind of had to sit a little bit deep at times. But yeah, becoming a fantastic player, reliable every single week, adding goals to his game, set pieces, really good player.
You think he's been the best player in the league this season?
No.
Who's been better than him?
I think Erling Haaland. I think he's kept Man City in a title race.
Top scorer.
I'd say probably it has been Declan Rice, just through consistency.
He's not far. I think if Arsenal win the league, he's
just
player
for
of the year.
consistency.
Yeah.
Like you said, literally every game. He, you know, I can't remember him like one. I think the other day against Liverpool was probably the game I was like, that wasn't his best game. But apart from that, he's been excellent.
He needs to win a league title, doesn't he? Like, he hasn't won any league titles.
Yeah, what is it?
Big money. You know,
I
he
said
hasn't
that-
won any league titles yet, Robbie. I'm waiting for the league titles.
Not yet. As I said, listen, I agree with you. There's a lot of players that they're going to get the proper tags they deserve if we win a title.
Where do you stand? I saw an interesting interview you did with Jamie Redknapp, actually. And Jamie Redknapp was saying this, the level that he's playing at, if Arsenal win multiple trophies, there's certain people saying future Ballon d'Or winner Declan Rice. His reaction was, I'm just Dec from Kingston. It was quite a nice answer and quite a nice conversation. Where do you stand on his senior? Where do you stand on that?
No, I like that about him. He's a very humble guy. You know, I mean, he's very low key in how he is, but he's on the pitch. He's a monster, and you know, there's so many facets to his game. Like his set piece delivery is unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, he's improved so much as a player, and he was already a top player when he joined.
Okay.
Next up, are we going to get our first Manchester United name in?
You have got a Man United player in. I'm putting Bruno Fernandes in.
Surprised there's no Odegaard here from you.
I think Fernandes has been excellent this season in a poor side. You know, he's been the real standout player. You know, he's been a top player for Manchester United over the years. Probably if he was in a better side, he would have won things as well. I've always rated him as a player. I don't like his whinging sometimes, but I think as a player, you know, put it this way, in the game when we play you guys tomorrow, the player I fear the most is Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
I think if Arsenal had Bruno Fernandes instead of Odegaard over the last 3 years, they would have had a league title by now.
Behave yourself, man.
It's facts.
It's not just,
Goals,
He's not
assist
that good.
machine.
He's not that good.
Leader. Well, he is.
the leader thing.
He's a leader.
Don't know, man. That's
I mean,
the
look
only
at
thing I
us.
don't know.
We're a team
He's
that
a
has
great
been
captain.
in the mud for a long
Whinging.
time, and he drags us through it every single week.
Like at Grimsby
and there's
and
been
all those
times,
places.
and there's been times
Did he play
where
at Grimsby?
Villarreal.
there's been times where.
Did he play
Bodo
that game?
Glimt, by the way. There's been times where with Bruno Fernandes, he could have left and gone to another team. I remember Vidic, who was our captain at the time, club legend. Moyes comes in, it's going badly, and he leaves. His first attempt, he just goes to Inter Milan. Bruno Fernandes would have had chances like that to just leave Manchester United, and he hasn't. He's stuck it out. And he's one of the best players in the world.
You said he dragged you through the... Was he playing at Grimsby?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
What about Europa League final, Rob?
Yeah, did he play in that?
The 2 Europa League
Well, you
finals. The Yellow Submarine and Tottenham.
So he didn't really,
two European finals.
drag you through those, did he?
What about the final against Man City?
What about the Europa League against the Yellow Submarine and Spurs?
What about the final against Manchester
Also,
City?
he got pushed over by a ref. Are we having a laugh? He got pushed over by a ref and started diving.
Come on, let's actually put some respect on Bruno's name, please.
Where do you
Please.
stand on what Adam said? Adam's words were, if Bruno was playing for Arsenal and not Odegaard, you'd have had a Premier League trophy by now. What are your thoughts on that?
No, Odegaard's been good for us. He's been very, very
No,
good
he
for
has. I like Odegaard.
us. Right? It's not because of Odegaard why we lost the league.
No,
You know
I'm
what I
just
mean?
the only
What
reason
about-
I'm making that comparison is because the positions they play. I'm a big fan of Odegaard. I've defended him on our show quite a lot when people were criticising him. But
Not miles better than Odegaard.
Bruno Fernandes is about 10 miles clear of him.
No.
Martin Odegaard
I
dreams
think
of being
Bruno's
like
one of the
Bruno
most
Fernandes.
disrespected players in the league. I still
I'm
talk
not
about him.
disrespecting him.
He's
I
at-
respect him, but
He's at his
you know what I
level.
mean. I think you guys are kind of.
He played for a club that came 15th last season, lost to Spurs in the and that's him. He's not exempt of any criticism. He played in that side.
He was dragging him through out of the mud, didn't he?
Yeah,
The
against,
15th.
against Grimsby. The home
So
of
you'd have
battered
got
quad.
relegated without him.
Lifted more trophies as captain.
No, but you got relegated without him. That's all right. If he's
Most assists and chances
I
created
just won't have
any player,
any
by the way.
slander. I won't have any
Of
Bruno
any
slander.
player in the Premier League
I'm ready
this
to
season.
fight.
remember I put him in the team. You know, I did put him in.
Numbers are unbelievable. 103 goals, by the way, 93 assists in 311 appearances for Manchester United. So Bruno is in the team. Let's go with. Should we go? Where should we go next?
Right wing. Yeah.
Saka.
Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
You're lucky I didn't get Mbeumo on this side because he's been better than Saka this season, probably over the last 18 months. But with the system I've gone with, Bukayo Saka on the right makes sense.
Rob, thoughts on that?
It's Bukayo Saka all day long, isn't it?
If it's up against Mbeumo, you have to pick Mbeumo.
He's a better
right?
player than Mbeumo. He's a better player than Mbeumo. He's a better player.
Would Saka get 20 goals with Brentford? Would Saka get 20 goals with Brentford last season?
I think he would, yeah.
But he got 10
I
league
think
goals
he
for
would.
Arsenal, better side across
Because
2
he was
years.
no, hold on. He was
2 years, he got 10 goals.
See, again, this is where these falsehoods, right? Because remember, Bukayo Saka's been injured. Like he was out at the start of this season. He was out from January. Came back for like the last game of the
His goal output's poor, isn't it? You don't think his goal output's poor for a player of his quality?
I wouldn't say it's poor. No,
And now
I
you
wouldn't
got
say it's
Gyökeres
poor, but I
starving
said
up
the
front.
guy has been injured, right? And when it comes to end product, what I was talking about, when you guys are bigging up Doku, you want to now put slander on Saka, but you're bigging up Doku. If you want to see a player with end product, this is the guy, right?
But he's got 10 league goals across 2 years in the Premier League.
I just told you the reason why, for injuries.
He's played.
Right?
He went
One whole calendar year.
He's
without an assist.
undeniably one of the best wingers in the world.
One
Isn't
of
he?
the best
He's
in
one
the
of the best,
world.
But the Mbeumo chat, I'm not sure. I think
sorry,
Mbeumo,
Mbeumo's ahead
he
of
wouldn't
Saka.
score 20 goals for Brentford, Saka. No way. I know they're different positions.
He would if he
but-
was fit. He would.
Also, one of the best wingers in the
And,
world.
and,
It
and
shows you
actually,
where
and remember
football's
when he
at.
was playing for Brentford, he was playing as a second striker. He wasn't really playing as a winger.
He's not better than
right?
Semenyo.
He is better than Semenyo.
Boovy.
He is.
You are honestly-
This guy's one of the best.
Semenyo scored 19 goals.
Do you know
with
what,
Bournemouth.
right? I'll tell you this, right? I was at the Milan game during the week, right? And where I was sat, there was Milan fans around me, and they would like waxing lyrical about Saka.
What, do you speak Italian?
Right.
How do you know?
They were speaking English.
How do you know that?
They were speaking Italian. That's very good. That's very good. They were speaking English, right? They were speaking English, and they were waxing lyrical about Saka.
Nah, Booby's one with that one.
He's done you there. Go on,
He's
stick
done
him
you
up.
there.
We know Saka.
You'd love to have this guy.
He's a brilliant footballer.
Everybody would, Robbie.
I think Booby's done you there.
Robbie, we might be talking about one of the most. I said disrespect for Bruno. I feel like we're at a stage where Bukayo's starting to get
He's on.
They're
disrespected.
disrespectful.
I think it's the other way. I think he's massively.
We're agreeing he's
Really?
overhyped.
overhyped.
He-
I think he's an
overhyped.
incredible player, by the way. But I think all this world-class chat and all that kind of talk, people speak about him like
I think once he gets
Ronaldinho.
to-
It's
You
not.
don't think Bukayo Saka's world class?
No.
Look what he's done.
Come
for
on,
England.
Az.
He's just
not
like Antonio Valencia.
Look what
He's
he's
a
done. Look what he's
basic
done for-
winger.
No, he's not a basic.
Cut in,
What are we
cross,
talking
cut in,
about?
cross. Antonio
No,
Valencia's
you'll
better
see.
than him.
You'll see tomorrow.
Is he better than Ashley
seriously.
Young? Is he better than Ashley
Yes,
Young?
there's not three
Appalling.
wingers in the world that are
Appalling.
better than
Actually, yeah.
Saka.
He has to be in this team.
It shows you where
He's a
football is.
world-class
That's
player already.
100%.
Right, let's move on
Not
to
world
striker.
class. Stop calling everyone world class.
He's world-class.
He is world class, Az.
I've seen players have to win
Does-
like
does-
titles and
does more
Champions
for his-
Leagues and
does more for his country
deliver
when he
and
plays for them than Bruno.
Like we weren't calling Cristiano Ronaldo world class
Does
for like
more for his
08.
country when he plays for them than Bruno.
That's true.
I mean, Bruno has won the Nations
And you're
League.
telling me
He's
Bruno's
done not-
world class?
He's done what?
What's Bruno
Missed
done?
a penalty.
Huh? Bruno, I've seen Bruno miss penalties.
Bruno's won the Nations League twice.
Bruno has one nation.
Guy. Yeah, he's a big part player. He's a big
Anyway,
part player.
striker. We've got Saka.
oh,
on.
he's not.
Striker, Ads. Who you gone with up
Bit
front?
part. Striker up front.
Boomer. Okay.
Right.
Boomer through the middle.
I actually
Oi!
think the same
Whoa.
thing, because
Wow.
I think that's his best position, playing as like a sort of second striker type role, like what he did at Brentford.
Yeah.
And because, you know, obviously Gyökeres has been misfiring, so has your guy's been misfiring. I think he would actually be, if he was doing a combined 11 right now, he would be the best option through the middle, I think.
Can I ask you a question?
Stick him up, Robbie.
Who would you rather have had out of Gyökeres and Sesko? Because you were linked to both.
Gyökeres all day long. I wanted Gyökeres, even from when we were getting linked to both, I said that I want someone who's completely different. And I think Gyökeres,
He is different. He don't score
Right.
goals, yeah?
Nowhere near
well, he
good
scored a banger during the week. And he scored more goals than Sesko. Seeing as you lot...
Sesko's one behind him and he was injured.
He
for 2 or
scored
3
more
months, by
goals.
the way.
Oh, no, the injury's coming now.
You signed a striker. You signed a striker or Gyökeres?
Gyökeres has been injured
Who is
as
your
well.
fourth choice striker?
What do you mean fourth choice? He starts...
Havertz starts ahead of him.
He's starting... As Havertz...
Jesus starts ahead of him if fit.
Yeah, darling.
Marino starts ahead of him if
You're
fit.
chatting rubbish.
He's
been
fourth
starting-
choice striker.
He's been starting. What are you on about?
think,
He's not fourth choice striker.
but
He's been starting striker.
Would he start for you in your best team?
At the moment, yeah. Yeah, he
Why is
starts.
that? Because the other lads are injured.
Gyökeres?
No, in our best team, he starts, right? It's his first season. He hasn't hit the ground running, but he's been better than...
It's not his first season in England, though. He hasn't. And it's not his first season in England.
How-
He's
He's
the
been
worst
been
number
to-
9 I've
he's
ever
been
seen
in
play
England
for
before.
Arsenal in my life. I'm 30 years old. He's the worst number 9 I've ever seen in my lifetime for Arsenal. And he's worse than Nicholas Bentner, with all due respect.
Oh, come on,
Nicholas
you're
Bentner
chatting-
Bentner had Techers. He did.
Listen, you see, this is our...
Right, if you think they disagree on the strikers, they've got a big disagreement on the left wing. And interestingly, Robbie, you spent a long time earlier waxing lyrical about Martinelli, and he's not in your team.
No, because I've gone for... Because the subject at the time was Martinelli...
He's slagging me off about Doku and saying Martinelli was better than Doku.
Hold on.
Martinelli's won diddly squat in the last 7 years in football, and Doku's won a Premier League title. And now we're saying Trossard's better than Martinelli. Where is the consistency, Robbie? Where is the consistency, mate?
The subject was, right, was about Martinelli and Doku, right? But this season, he's been better than
Yeah, he's had a good season.
Martinelli.
Such a
He's
good
been
season.
brilliant.
Yeah, great
and he's
season.
been better than him as well. This guy's been one of the best left-backs in the league.
Ads, what have you made of Cunha?
I think Mateus Cunha's. There's been obviously he had a little bit of a period where he was
flopped so
out
far.
injured. He's not flopped.
He's flopped.
Definitely not
He's
flopped.
flopped so far. Be
You look
real.
at his performances in the big games, his performance at Anfield, his performance against Manchester City, where Manchester United need to close the game out. He was instrumental in that. He started adding goals to his game at United.
Honestly,
as well.
you know
Let's
these
be
guys-
real. If Cunha and Trossard and Martinelli were all at Arsenal together,
Okay, you got me-
this
you got
man starts.
Who are you going with?
He's been a big flop, Cunha, so it has to be Trossard.
We've just seen some of the
Incredibly
people who
hard.
scored hits.
He's a major
We've just seen some of the
Incredibly
people who
hard.
scored hits, by the way.
We're not going to agree. So there is confirmation anyway of Robbie and Adams combined Man United
Trossard.
Two
and
guys.
Arsenal 11.
Two.
2 Man United players in it. Boovy, not happy.